What's up, Buttercups? Day before Father's Day. I never met my dad after I was 2. My mother never spoke bad about him. She raised me by herself. 3 jobs. Hardly ever saw her in my damn 55. There was no CAS, thank God. When she was there, she was there. So I decided for the first time, she never discouraged. My mother's dead almost 5 years. I was never discouraged not to celebrate Father's Day. She never spoke poorly of him. When I found him, I think at 27 when I was pregnant, he was adopted. He went through the foster care system. And I spoke to him for about a year. I was always calling him. Then I asked him the one time, why don't you call me? I don't want anything from you. Just, come visit me. I got an extra room. He finally told me he really wanted nothing to do with me. I said, well, don't you want to break the cycle? Like, you never had family. You went through the foster care system. So my last name is an adopted family, which is weird, of a foster people, of a pastor. And I'm named after his daughter, Sharon. I was thinking I want to change my last name for a lot of years, but I'm still undecided. So I thought, anyways, to celebrate Father's Day for the first time in my life. So I got a card. I'm going to rewrite it somehow. This is hard. He came to me about 4 months ago. I think he's dead. I know it was him. Something in the fridge dropped. And I was scared. I'm like, Mom? All of a sudden, something said, Dad. Never. And he said he loved me and he's sorry. So anyways, doesn't matter. We're all on a journey and, we come of our Father. And the little hurt girl inside of me decided, I'm going to do this. Celebrate Father's Day, sorry. In case maybe this will help somebody. So I'm going to rewrite this card. It's beautiful. I picked it up yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to do. This is how I feel about it. Dad. It's very pretty. Sometimes kids don't get it when we're younger. True. We take so much for granted. We don't notice the little things. There were no little things that come straight from Dad's heart. Well, in this lifetime. Maybe the next lifetime. Now there's little things from him. And probably his genetics, his strengths, his independence. We don't notice the little things that come straight from a dad's heart. Like when he gives us words of advice. Or he just puts his hands on our shoulder. Like the hurt little girl inside of me visited this recently. I went into healing mode, hermit mode. I didn't even realize this had affected me all my years. But after we grow up, we finally catch on that over and over again, he chose to meet our needs instead of his own. I guess I really don't know. And he still does. Maybe now, in the afterworld. I may not be a kid anymore, Dad. I still love the things you do. I don't know what he does. I realize how important it is to tell you how much I love you. Happy Father's Day. So I'm going to rewrite that. Change it a little bit to fit what I'm going through. But tomorrow I'm going to get a candle, maybe a cupcake. I'm going to rewrite this today, put it up. I'm going to celebrate Father's Day because I do have a dad. Yeah. I was lucky enough, though, to have uncles who were great, my grandfather who was great, role models, cousins, some really good friends who I'm friends with still, like from my 7. But I'm going to change this a little bit. Maybe I'll read it tomorrow. I hope this helps somebody. I know maybe not what you expect. And this, breaking up the families, and I forgive you. I forgive him. I am of his genetics. I wish I would have known his stories. Apparently his great-great-grandmother he found, he told me, was a medicine woman. Native. He's only a little bit native. And she was, I guess, full. He then half. Then he's like an 8. I'm an 8, so not even worth mentioning. But it's funny because my entire life I would eat flowers, love nature, still do. Use natural medicines. I love the moon. Made a lot of sense when he told me she was a medicine woman. We miss out on generational stories and magic. Don't break up from your family. If they're bad, love them from a distance. Know their stories, know their genetics. As you get older, and you realize we're not here forever, and you realize it's a bigger picture, it's interesting to know these things. Anyways, happy almost Father's Day. I hope that helps somebody. Peace out. Trouts.